Okay, dude, like the stuff that this program can do is absolutely psycho, okay? Like, see the true tile thing here? In RuneScape, your character is actually ahead of where its model is. So when you're doing boss fights and stuff, knowing where your actual character is helps. So that's what true tile is. Also, you can set it to see where you're clicking, or you can also set it to see what NPCs you're on, like shit psycho. There's agility, so like when you're doing agility or if there's any agility stuff, it'll actually highlight. You can see how this is highlighted. This is an agility shortcut that I can use. Also, when you're doing like rooftops to train agility, it shows you the click boxes, so it helps. This right here, the health and the prayer that I have here, is also custom to what Runelite can do. Also this, so you can see like drink prayer points, it will give me 0 prayer points, which will result in 80 prayer. That's what it'll do. You can also like search Grand Exchange. So if I want to search like how much a shark is right now, it'll show me up here. A raw shark is 860, a cooked shark is 997. It has a quest helper, so if you're ever doing quests like this, like I'm in the middle of Monkey Madness, I can click on Monkey Madness, and it'll show up here like, hey, look, I need a light source, combat gear, food, prayer potions, etc. And then over here, it'll also show me what I need, recommended items, and then it'll literally walk you through the quest. And when it does that, like if you need to go talk to somebody or whatever, it'll highlight them blue, like you see under my character here. Oh, geez, what else? There's so much. You can have bank tags, so like check this out. This is my bank right now. I have my tabs and stuff set up, like you can see. But what you can also do, like when I go do Vorkath, I have all of my gear set up in my Vorkath tab right here. So here's all of my gear. Here's my bolts. Here's my rune pouch. Here's all the potions I need. So I don't have to sit here and search through, okay, I need sharks. And then over here, okay, I need my void and my bolts and stuff. Like it's literally just all right here. This requires some setup or whatever, but it's cool. It has a cannon setting over here. So like if you're doing cannoning for Slayer tasks, it'll show you where the double hit areas are, where if an NPC or a boss is standing there, it'll take 2 hits from the cannon instead of 1. It'll also show a little square that kind of looks like this, but it's red, on the optimal place to place your cannons. Like there's so many plugins in this thing that just make this game so much easier. How I found out your stats is Badger64 right here. I can right click, look up, and it labels all of your stats right here. If you're on the leaderboards for them, it'll pull all of them. It'll show the bosses you've done. So like you've killed Giant Mole 105 times, you've done Grotesque Guardians 229 times, etc. Kraken, whatever. Also, it has like XP trackers to see your XP per hour and time to level and everything. It'll track your kills, so like what you've gotten from each kill. Like if you kill things, like way down here, you can see some of my Vorkath kills. So on one kill I got 76k, on another one I got 139. These are screen markers, so when I was training construction, I could turn the screen markers on. Let's see, are they gonna show? Yeah. So like I was doing something in my inventory, so instead of having to see where I need to click every time, I can just set up these markers around certain things. Like if I'm high elking, I can set one around the high elk button here, and then I can go into my inventory, and if my high elk is here, I can set that. So now I know, boom, I can go high elk and high elk whatever I need, whatever. There's so many things this will do. It'll, all this down here, like it tracks my Vorkath kills per hour. Every mob in RuneScape will become unaggressive to you after 10 minutes. So this is an aggressive timer. Max hit, this is all part of Runelite. It has a cooking thing. Like so much, like FPS control. So like I don't know if you can see, but I'm getting like 43, 45 FPS. Zoom in, it'll go up to 50. And the best thing that I left for last, there's a developer called 117, and he has done like the graphics options for this. So he recently came out with what's called 117 HD or RuneScape HD. So for example, here's my character and the world when it's not HD. But if I go up here and I turn on HD on and I turn off the winter theme, all of a sudden you have HD RuneScape. Regular HD, you can see the draw distance, like especially up here. Look at the draw distance there. And then he also added a winter theme for winter. You can add that on and it turns all the grass and the trees into snow and stuff. A bunch of options for that. Like it's absolutely psycho what this thing will do to you. When you're doing clue scrolls, let's see, do I have a clue scroll in my bank still? I don't, but when you're doing clue scrolls, like it'll give you, you know, who to talk to, what the answers to the things are. If you have like the slidey puzzles, it'll show you how to do it. Cryptogram, like it'll solve everything for you. Basically just makes clue scrolls a breeze. There's so many, you can see here, there's so many plugins that you can download and mess with to help do different things. The best part with Runelite is if you hold Alt, you can move all of your stuff to where you want it to be. So like I have all my stuff set, you know, down here, so it's more. So like if you have quick prayers, if you set up your quick prayers here, instead of going all the way up here to the map to click on them, you can move your map so that they're right here. Boom, I have my quick prayers activated. There's so much you can do with this client. It's absolutely bonkers.